dinner. I remember I was in ripped jeans and I was barefoot.
So apparently, the Los Angeles Natural History Museum planned to honor Meghan Markle with a gala that they recently canceled. They were set to honor her for being, and I quote, a champion of underserved communities. And honestly, I had to laugh before I got mad. Because what underserved community are we talking about here? Montecito? Soho House? Let's not pretend that Meghan Markle is some scrappy grassroots organizer. She's a woman with millions who married into royalty. She lives in a mansion. The biggest thing that her husband does on a day-to-day basis is plays polo. She manages security teams. She's about as underserved as a Tesla and a valet line. But in this upside-down world where press releases pass as activism and victimhood is a brand, somehow Meghan Markle gets paraded around like a modern-day Harriet Tubman. What exactly has she championed? Please, I'll wait. Name the legislation. Name the program. Name the school or shelter that has benefited from her advocacy. Meghan talks a lot. She gives keynote speeches and she loves a good photo op. But speaking about injustice does not turn you into a warrior against injustice, especially when those stories do not hold up under scrutiny. Remember the racism in the royal family? That unnamed royal who allegedly asked about the baby's skin tone? That person is still unnamed. In the many press runs and interviews that Meghan and Harry have done since then, nobody has come with any tangible receipts. Or how about the British press who threatened her safety? Still waiting on actual documentation of that. Still no lawsuits, still no names. And who could forget the near catastrophic car chase that happened on the streets of New York City? You know, the one that lasted for over 2 hours through Manhattan traffic, without a single video or photo or any receipts hitting social media to corroborate this story that they were in this near catastrophic car chase and that they almost died. I mean, New York is basically Times Square with brake lights. But what do I know? A high-speed chase in a Prius. Sure. You know, but then here comes the LA Natural History Museum, of all places, tossing her this honor like she's discovered penicillin in Skid Row. And it's insulting, not just to the people with common sense, but to actual community workers. There are actual educators and social workers and food bank organizers and community activists doing the thankless, tireless, underfunded work of keeping these people alive and thriving and safe and making sure that there are options available to the most unfortunate of us in society. But I guess their mistake was not marrying into a royal family so that they could have a nice cushy platform from which to spew their messages. If there's anything that Meghan Markle has mastered, it is the art of being seen. Seen in an expensive trench coat, seen at the exact right camera angle, seen giving the kind of vague motivational word salad that seems profound and enlightening if you don't study it too hard. But being seen is not the same as doing something. Having a platform doesn't mean that you're using it well, and telling a story isn't the same as changing other people's lives. The sad truth is that this is what happens when celebrity gets mistaken for service. I don't like it, and Meghan is unfortunately not the only person engaging in this. But PR replaces actual purpose, and activism has become mostly aesthetic. And I think that if the Los Angeles Natural History Museum was really interested in elevating people who champion for underserved communities, they could find a bunch of them just out doing this work in community centers, in underserved areas, in areas that are food deserts or where clean water is hard to come by. I think that they can find those people because they're out there without a Netflix crew, without a glam squad, without anything to gain publicly other than just helping the people in front of them. But I guess that wouldn't sell as many gala tickets, would it? Okay, friends, that's all I've got on this topic, but you let me know down in the comments. What did you think about the LA Natural History Museum wanting to honor Meghan, the fact that they've canceled this now because of everything that is currently happening in Los Angeles as well as across the country? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. That tells the algorithm that, hey, there's good things happening over here. Also, if you like my content, consider hitting the subscribe button so that you can have access to my entire library of videos and also get notified when I upload new videos. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can keep up with me at the handle that's on your screen right there. Thank you so much for joining me for another video, friends. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.